Today I am going to give you 3 reasons why I will never get rid of my Instant Pot. The first reason is beans. I have been trying my entire life to make homemade refried beans. I tried soaking them, I did them on the stove, I did them in the crock pot, and they never came out fully cooked. There was always a little bit of a crunch to them. So I could not make refried beans. But when I got the Instant Pot and did the beans in there, I was finally able to get perfect beans in an hour and a half. So what you're going to do is get a pound of dried beans. So this can be pinto beans. It also works for black beans for me. A pound is about 2 cups. And then you also need 5.5 cups of broth. You can also add in some other flavoring if you want. So you're just gonna put everything into your Instant Pot, put it on manual for 45 minutes. Make sure the lid is closed and it's sealed, it's in the sealing position. And then yeah, just let that cook. The total time you're looking at is about an hour and a half. And these are so perfectly cooked that you can easily make your refried beans at home. Reason number 2 is hard-boiled eggs. If you have never cooked your hard-boiled eggs in an Instant Pot, this is one that you definitely have to try, especially if you are into food prepping. I have a decently large family. Just about everyone likes hard-boiled eggs, so we can go through them very quickly. The Instant Pot allows me to hard-boiled eggs. I think I've hard-boiled up to 20 at a time. And it's very hands-off. You don't have to watch the water boil. You just stick it in there with a cup of water. Set the timer for 4 minutes. Let it natural release for another 3 to 4 minutes. And then you're gonna wanna put that into some cool water. And then you just put them in the fridge. The best part about the hard-boiled eggs in the Instant Pot is how easy the shells come off. I've never had the shells come off so easily any other way of cooking hard-boiled eggs. So for that reason alone, I would keep this Instant Pot. Reason number 3 is pork loins. Pork loin is an incredibly cheap meat. You can often get it for like $1 something a pound, but the only downfall to it is that it can turn very dry and chewy when you cook it. You have to cook it very carefully. So the Instant Pot really does a good job of keeping all the moisture in to keep it nice and tender. So what you're gonna do is ideally you're going to pull out your loin 10, maybe 20 minutes before you plan on cooking it. And this is just going to help get the chill off of it from the fridge. And then you're going to season it however you like, and then you will sear it on all sides. You can do this in the pan, you can do this in the Instant Pot, but I prefer to do it in a pan on the stove. No reason, it's just my preference. Put it in the Instant Pot with a cup of broth, whatever kind of broth that you like. And then you are going to cook this on manual for 20 minutes. I do 20 minutes for a 2-pound loin. If yours is bigger, you're going to want to do a little bit more time on it, of course, and then just let it natural release. The most important thing with the pork loin is you need to make sure that the internal temperature is 145. So if you've cooked it and if it is not at 145 degrees, you're going to want to cook it maybe 3 to 5 minutes longer just to make sure that everything is cooked all the way through. This is the juiciest, most tender pork loin that I've ever had. Those are the 3 reasons why I will never get rid of my Instant Pot and why I will always have space for it in my kitchen. Let me know if there is any one specific reason why you are going to be keeping your Instant Pot, and don't forget to like and subscribe.
In this beautiful journey, I'll make life mine.